Congratulations on the movie. You were absolutely fantastic
Thank you very
in
much.
it. I've
Thank
never
you.
been so terrified for and so terrified of a pregnant woman in
I
my
know.
entire life. You were like a loaded gun.
I know, most people look at pregnant ladies, they're like, you're glowing.
We have to take care of her. And I was like, I did want to take care.
You're
and
like,
I wanted
"You
you to be okay.
idiot."
But also I was like, look out. So, watching this, I pulled a neck muscle. It was so tense.
Oh, fantastic. That's what we want, physio treatment.
You want your film to be so scary that people can't properly walk out of the
Yeah,
screen.
that's what we want.
Have you heard some fantastic? Because I've heard amazing stories. People already watching this.
Really?
Yeah,
Tell me.
Well, people just walking out of the screen. It's like I bought an entire thing of popcorn and it's full.
It's full.
I
yeah.
haven't touched it.
Well, I think it's the interactive experience. You don't want to be that person, you know,
No.
munching popcorn and people are like, shut up, you're going to get them killed, you know.
I understand it was yourself who convinced John to direct it.
I did.
And initially you were like, I have someone else in mind for this role.
I did.
And then you read the script.
And then she was fired.
And then she's gone. And Emily's in. Obviously the character is great and the script is fantastic, even though it must have been super thin because there's not a lot of dialogue. And working with John,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it
was there
was.
one specific scene when you're reading it and you're like, that's the one, that's what's hooked me in?
I think the nail sequence was pretty amazing. And I have to say, The Man by the River.
That's some heavy stuff.
When I read that in the script, I went, that is gold.
Yeah.
And he's like, coming up behind him. I was like, "Whoa." When I watched it the first time, and with the sound design, I went, oh my God, that's awful.
I was going to ask, this must be a very, when you're acting in a film, normally you can say to yourself, oh, I delivered that line brilliantly and I look forward to seeing that.
That's what I always say.
Every single line. But with this, you've got the special effects and you've also got a lot of, like, a huge amount of silent acting. You're not entirely sure how it's going to work out because it's quite different to pretty much any other horror film. Was it a huge difference from what you were in when you were filming it to how you experienced it as a viewer for the first time?
Not terribly. I mean, only that I think once they had the sound and the atmospheric feel of watching it and just how beautiful it looked as well. It is just gorgeous looking. And we have an incredible cinematographer, Charlotte Bruce Christensen, and John has such visual flair about how he wanted to shoot it. So I think that was the thing that I was like, wow, you know, when I saw it. But I think, I don't know, on the day, like, it really felt intense. Some of those sequences, they felt very traumatic and very real.
And in between takes, did you find yourself being louder than normal just to make up for it? Would you be like, John, like screaming across set because you had to be quiet for so long? In between, were you a bit more like...
It's funny because in a way when you're shooting it, yes, it's quiet in the takes, but you know, as soon as someone shouts cut, people are like, what's for lunch? And like, oh, they got hot dogs today. Like, it was that kind of... It wasn't as quiet on set as everyone. We almost had to remind people to be quiet. We're like, guys, it's not a silent film.
Yeah.
We need every sound.
Yeah. And as an actress, how difficult was it for you to not rely on the grunts and the screaming that you would normally associate with a horror film? Like, you really put through the ringer in this film, and it would be so easy for you to just, you know, grunt really loudly or scream your head off because everything you're put through
Number one, I never
demands
grunt.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What's the lady version of grunt?
I don't
Sigh.
know. Sigh. Scream. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the challenge of, especially the sequence, you know, with the birth. I think that was the huge challenge of it, and what was terribly exciting about it as well. I understood that this could have a real appeal, and we certainly wanted to eke out every single moment of that so that people were sort of squirming in their seats by the end. Yeah, I mean, I certainly had a head rush all week shooting that.
A final question. John revealed to me that he actually has a home in Ireland, and as I am Irish,
I know.
do you get to visit there a lot?
I've never visited
He
it.
hasn't brought you to his
Never.
great granny's house and you have to sign the wall and stuff?
No.
Emily,
I know, it has to happen.
this needs to be fixed, like, immediately.
I know, otherwise he should have that house removed from his possession. I think, it's not
the
your
only-
house. Yeah.
It's our house. Bring me to
Yeah.
Ireland so I can sign the wall
There
and
you
have an
go.
amazing time in Ireland.
That's it.
Emily, thank you so much.
Thank you.